Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Super Tees live stream. And we are here, kicking it up, ready to go. Ham.
May we next meet?
What's up, Corny? We're testing some classes in 12.1, seeing how much damage they can do. And then we're probably going to jump into like some random battlegrounds to try and see like how healing output is. The Dark Pack Warlock is still really good. I don't even think that's going to be a big deal. What's up, Brotaku? Hello, welcome. You are technically second, though. I'm pretty sure. I think Corny was first. Get Ivan Lull. He's queuing up his first training ground, bro. This is exactly what the training grounds is for, bro. This guy just leveled his character. He's coming back to the game with nothing. He's got some new quest mounts. He gets scaled up to 340 so he can have a decent time. I do want to see what healers are like, and you can't really get that from the training grounds. All you can get from the training grounds is like how much damage a spec is capable of. Like, are they able to 100-0 somebody, or does it feel like they can't move a health bar? You know what I mean? Forced. Okay, you can take that. You can be forced. You weren't first, but you can take forced. Okay. Oh my god, they put RMD in the bots, dude. Can we beat RMD? Bro, did they nerf the snares? I thought they did. I feel like I'm not even moving when the rogue snared me right there. Bro, I feel like I'm not moving and they nerfed them. Imagine how much worse it actually was. Dude, he pre-dispelled my silence. He's a bot. You understand how insane it is? I just invented tachos. Nachos, but tater tot. What the? How do you stuff a tater tot? It's tiny. I had something I've never had before. Venruki recommended it when we went out to dinner. It's a lettuce wraps, where they come with like a clove of lettuce and then this insanely good like peanut butter chicken thing that you wrap the lettuce around. It's like a build your taco on the table type of thing. They're so good. We also RNG'd and had like the best seat in the restaurant with the best view of the harbor of Vancouver. It's literally the type of like seat you would want to take your girl that you're gonna propose to. Did you propose to Ven? Sadly, he's already taken, otherwise I would have. Everyone but me is a bot. Yeah, I'm not a house wrecker, okay? I'll be a shooter, but I'm not a house wrecker. Plus, I think we got those seats because the waitress thought he was cute and gave us the best seats. Making him sound like a... He might be a little bit. Isn't that called like a himbo or something? Your WoW players, I'm sure no one would bat an eye at a polytriad. What the heck is a polytriad? A triad is a chord structured around 3 notes in music. That's all I know as a triad. So a polytriad could be like 3 of those chords stacked together, but then those would just be like a 7th chord or an 11th chord or a 13th chord. What's a polycule? No, I know what a molecule is. What's a polycule? Like multiple molecules? The only poly I know is Polly Pocket. I don't think they're talking music. Well, then I don't know what they're talking about. How am I supposed to understand them? Music is the only language I speak. I'm glad there's people using this, like, play against the bot thing. Especially considering, like, look at this guy. He's got, like, mythic raid gear. I think it's actually really cool to see people giving this a try. A connected network of people in a polyamorous or consensual... Oh. What, me with Ven and Ven still married to Jackie or something? I mean, I'm sure there are people that do it. I think the guy that owned my old gym, he was married to a girl there, and they would just sleep with random people, and they thought it was okay because it was just physical, it wasn't emotional, and that made it fine. As long as their emotional connection to each other was stronger than to other people, they just thought it was just flesh. It doesn't matter. I don't think I would want to have that type of relationship, but everybody wants to live life the way you want to live it. Only flesh. Oh my god, bro, this dude Destro is insane. That guy doesn't even have PvP gear. That guy's like in mythic gear. He just leveled up. He just one-shot that guy. Destro looks crazy, bro. Can we get 5 gifted subs on Destro? Now I know Bro Taco's gonna do AUG. Okay, Destro looks crazy. Maybe she dates you too. That gym is shut down. I don't even know where they went. I'm pretty sure he was operating like drug sales, you know, like under the table, because I don't think his gym generates enough money to make a living off of. What's up, Arcanus? You're poor? You ran out of the settlement money? It's all over? You want to know my travel story? What about my travel story do you want to know? I took some nice pictures of, yeah, the flight got canceled. I drove and then stayed one night and then came back, yeah. I walked around Stanley Park a little bit, ate food. The interview was at like 8:45 a.m., so like I didn't want to stay there very long. I'd be driving in the dark, and let alone if like the fire conditions got worse again or spread and I couldn't get home or something. Wow, no, the interview people didn't give a shit. They didn't care at all. If I had missed it, it would have just been, you missed it and you have to start from the very beginning. They would not have cared. The interview process is very intimidating and time consuming and very misleading though, but everything went smoothly. All my concerns, like the address of the consulate being in Calgary and not Vancouver being an issue, was not an issue at all. It was just scan the barcode. They didn't look at like 99% of the pages I brought. I just wasted money printing literally like 100 pages of stuff. They literally just Google you. Like they're not gonna... I mean, effectively what I printed off was Google searches of myself, basically. Like, here's my YouTube channel, a screenshot of my YouTube channel, a screenshot of this, a screenshot of how many followers, a screenshot of this video. Like, they literally just printed off a Google search of myself with 100 pages of it, and that they literally just Google you. Anyways. Affliction lock is pretty good, yeah, but I think Destro might be the best lock spec right now. Are these guys new PvPers? He's just jumping into it. They're both. I like this. I like that this is a place for people to get into the game. This is nice. Hey, Nita. Well, we were. You know what's funny is I thought it was going to be a problem because Elliot got ahead of me in the line, and I ended up talking to the same person that he talked to for it, and I didn't know if that was going to be a problem or not. I was like, what are they going to like? And like she like brought up that like they were digging into this deeper because they've never seen the type of visa that we were applying for before. It's apparently like a pretty uncommon visa to apply for. Everybody that was there's so many people applying. It's mostly for non-permanent residents of Canada trying to apply for visitor visas to the States. That's literally that everybody. No, it's not a content creator visa. It's a I visa. It's a foreign media visa. Basically, you have to have a contract and proof of work, and then as soon as you're done with that, you have to leave. And then if you want to come in again, you have to present a new contract with a new wherever it happens to be. It's fun for them to do something different. Yeah, maybe. I feel like it must be monotonous what they were doing. It's literally just hundreds of non-permanent resident Canadians lining up, trying to just like visit the States or potentially immigrate and not come back. You know what I mean? And so they have like I watched some people get declined, and I was like, oh God, bro, I'm gonna get declined. Like they're declining people. There was one guy who was trying to get his son to be able to visit the States. And the girl was like, I'm sorry, but you guys don't have enough time spent in Canada yet for me to qualify him to go. But you basically, if you're a non-permanent resident, have to like live here for a certain amount of time and show that you're not a problem. And then you can apply for visitor visas. Oh, I didn't try Archon yet. No, should we try Archon? 90-day fiance. You think he was trying to send his son down to get married so he could stay down there? I think you have to play Mind Trauma with this build, don't you? I have a UI video, yeah, if you want my UI. I don't use S Arena. I have no... so if you want arena frames, you go in edit mode. And then they show up probably like over here really tiny, and then you can click them and you can make them bigger. And I think it's unlocked so you can move it around. But does it show up here? Yeah, it shows it right here, arena frames. Oh my God, they actually say the word arena frames. It's a 10-year high for Canadians' immigration to the US. What do you mean a 10-year high? To me, the BIS living situation right now is being able to make USD, but live somewhere else. Like live in Canada, live in Thailand, to me, that's like BIS. Like financially, at least. But some of these foreign countries, if you live in them, you can't invest in America. Like you want to live outside of America, make USD, and be able to invest in American companies, but not pay cost of living. That's in America. That's BIS. Like if you live in Canada, you get healthcare, and then if you get paid in USD, you're almost making 3 times as much in Canadian dollars, at least right now. Why am I not in shuffle? Because the queues don't pop, do they? I could try some shuffle. You guys want to see shuffle? See if it works? I didn't think that it worked. I think I faked step kick. That's the first time I faked one of the bots. The bots can be faked, by the way. The bots can be beaten. The bots bleed. The bots bleed the same blood that we bleed. I've been able to fake cast a bot the whole time I've played against him here. The Void Volley spam feels like a bit weird. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to use Archon. I got a bubble. Are you joking right now? Ret Paladin bot blinds randomly just like the other bots. I feel like the mind play build's pretty decent. I have to try this in like an actual game. I don't feel too bad. Paul Bunyan. I don't know who Paul Bunyan is. Who's Paul Bunyan? Is he related to Al Bundy? The MMR is weird. I will try. Like I said, economics for Canada suck if you're like average income and you make Canadian dollars and you don't have any like side hustle business that you're trying to grow that could scale better. Like if you're just a salary worker, Canada kind of sucks. Which obviously that's the majority of people. What if they followed your stream to do what? I mean, maybe they could have if they played WoW. I don't think they do. Arena training grounds are easy, chill, 200 honor. People farming honor in it. I think that's fine. The only thing is though, the thing is if farming honor in these play against bot modes becomes more efficient, less people will do random BGs. So what I'm hoping is that because they're doing that, they're not just discrediting that and being like, well, PvP is less popular because less people are doing random BGs. Well, it's like, no, you just made a more effective way to farm honor than random BGs. So that's why less people are doing them. Like, it would be like giving Mythic Raid gear from Delves and being like, why did Mythic Raid participation go down? It's because you gave the Mythic Raid gear from Delves. It's easier to organize it by yourself and do it by yourself. That's why it went down. What macros for intervene? I have an @cursor macro for intervene. That's it. So I hover my cursor over the ally and then press the bind and then it intervenes me to them. Why were you embarrassed about realizing you were in one with me? Canada life for entrepreneurs, like businesses that operate in Canada, probably not great. Right now it's good if you have remote work or if you have foreign investments that pay you. Like if you have US real estate or US stocks or, you know what I mean? Like if you have foreign investment vehicles, it's really good. There's a lot of red tape on businesses and starting things. Like within Canada itself though. Show you want the Archon talents? What's up, Donovan? I would say it also sucks to be a landlord in Canada. Like I don't think I'd ever want to be a landlord. Because you have no rights over the property. Once someone moves in, they can just squat in your house forever. There was a house in my neighborhood where the people were refusing to leave like 6 months after they were told to leave. They gave them 6 month notice to leave and then refused to leave for an additional 6 months. And the landlord literally took the doors off of their hinge, like took all the doors of the house off to try and get them to leave. But it still didn't leave. It's the same thing there. Or maybe it depends on the state. I feel like some states you can just evict them and move them if you want to. But at the same time, like owning real estate is not actually the best investment vehicle unless you need to force yourself to save money because you're just bad at saving money. Then it's obviously better than doing nothing. But what makes it a good, decent investment vehicle is being able to write off your property taxes and write off your maintenance as a rental. Like You don't really make money from the rent itself, but you save so much money on not having to pay the taxes and paying the insurance because it becomes a write-off. So like if you rent, let's say for $1,000 a month and you make $12,000 in rent, but your property taxes were $2,000, your insurance was $2,000, and you had like $3,000 in maintenance, you can write off the $9,000. So now you've made $21,000 as opposed to only $12,000 from the rent. But if you own the house and live in the house, then you can't write off those charges. Owning real estate equity. Riddled with, well, yeah, I personally think like maximum houses you should be able to own is like 2. Like you have your personal residence and then maybe like a vacation home or something. I don't like the idea of like giant corporations buying things so regular people can't. How does Shadow Priest feeling compared to last season? I think it's better. I mean, I haven't tried like a real game. I've only played against the bots, but I think Shadow is better. So far, I need to play Rhett too at some point. Boomkin feels better. Rhett and Ellie feel worse. These are like just general vibes that I'm getting, right? No specifics. Rhett Ellie feels worse. Boomkin feels better. Warrior feels better. Windwalker feels better. Shadow is better. Warlock is better. Maybe not Demo. I haven't tried Demo yet. But like Destro is way better. Af is maybe the same, to be fair, actually. Haven't seen Survival. Haven't tried it yet. Haven't seen Feral and haven't tried it yet. I mean, Destro's pressure seems crazy right now. Asa Rogue is better. I haven't experienced, but everybody else is saying Devour Demon Hunter looks crazy. I don't know so much about healers because I've just been playing against the bots. So hopefully the shuffle queue is gonna pop and we can like get a better idea of what the healer situation is like too. Oh yeah, Sub Rogue feels worse. So Sub Rogue, Ellie, and Rhett seem to be like in need of buffs is where I would categorize them. It's really just a throughput thing, right? Like they just need their baseline attacks to do a bit more damage. You feel well, Destro, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sub Rogue, Rhett, and Ellie just need like a Templar Verdict damage buff, maybe Judgment damage buff. I don't know how that impacts Hammer of Wrath though. Subtlety just needs like a backstab eviscerate buff. Sin feels okay, but you don't have full gear yet or anything. Yeah, the other thing too is my testing's been in training grounds, so I have 340 item level. So like a lot of these classes feel way better at 340 item level, right? Like the casters and Asa Rogue are super stat dependent. So I like if you guys are playing like actual battlegrounds and you're 298, that's a completely different world than 340, which is what I'm playing in the play against bots mode. You think Soul Harvester feels OP? What did they do to Soul Harvester and that they didn't do to Hellcaller though? The tracking of Entropic Rift. What do you mean the tracking? What do you mean? Who's tracking Entropic Rift? You're doing the bot games? Yeah, the bot games is a better idea of how your character's gonna play when it gets full gear. But that's still very far away also. So like I'm hoping I can get some actual shuffles to test at current item level, because like it's gonna be more like that. Oh, oh, you're talking about like the cooldown manager thing? I don't even look at that. This thing? It's the tracked bars. I don't know where that setting is on this. I don't even look at it though. I think that's enabled because you have to have it enabled to see this bar in the middle that I do like. I don't know why they literally like super glued it to that other part of the UI that I actually care about, so it just has to be on even though I don't really want it. Holy Pally is going to be very strong. It's the best healer in PvE. The tier set bonus for it is crazy apparently. Where like Holy Light costs more mana, but it guarantees an infusion of light. And then your 2-set bonus... Wait, they removed some mythic Lura mounts because of boosting? Does that mean cheaters in PvP are going to get banned too? Whoop. I ended up driving. I kept the flight just in case. Like if I had to turn around because the road just lit on fire or something, but I ended up driving rather than risking it. And we got accepted, even though it was very intimidating. For some reason, this consulate was way more intimidating than the other one. I think it's because it seemed so much more active than the other one. I was wondering how Blizzard even goes about people banning people for boosted PvE mounts because it's actually legal. Well, if they're for gold, yeah, but not for money. I don't know how they prove if you bought it for IRL money. Unless you're dumb enough to type it in the game. Did I mention that some teens ran a stop sign today? Oh, who's all of us? Are you guys good? It's impossible to prove someone paid money. Yeah, like I said, unless they typed it in the in-game or whatever. The two guys in the other car. I'm confused. So it's a 4-way stop, and you were gonna go, or someone else was gonna go, and this car just ran through the middle. Oh, you were gonna like turn or something and they just ran straight through. Kids be dumb and impatient, you know? I remember there were kids that got mad at me one time driving to college, and the ball, they had a ball and they lost control of it and it bounced and it hit the hood of my car and then rolled in front of me, and I ran it over because I had no time to stop. This ball just randomly bounced out of the sky and onto my car, and I popped their ball, and they were like shaking their fist at me mad that I popped their ball. I'm like, bro, your ball dented my hood. What's up, Bows and Live? You won 4-2 and got minus 58 points, then won 5-1 and got 0. Yeah, I mean, the system's impossible to understand. A frisbee flew into your car while you were driving and hit you in the face. That's too funny to be real. Bro, I couldn't believe one moron on the drive back. I actually can't believe how moronic this guy is. My entire province is under a state of emergency for forest fires, and this dumbass is driving his little pickup truck, smoking his cigarette, leans it out the window, and fucking, you know what I mean, like in an ashtray. Instead of doing it in an ashtray, he's just doing it onto the side of the road. Jail, bro. That you should go to jail for doing that. I'm serious. That shouldn't be a fine. You should go to jail. Like, what? If you are caught throwing a cigarette out of your truck or just like dampening it or whatever it is, you should go to jail. That should be jail time. Because you are potentially threatening arson and burning people's property down. That shouldn't be a fine. You should literally go to jail. It should be illegal, completely illegal. The guy above us talking about is how they actually reset MMR 700 points down. So they don't normally ever do. Oh, did they reduce it in the postseason? I swear if they end up nerfing the MMR so hard that no one can get any rating and they make everyone depressed and they quit again, I'll be so sad. A golf ball landed in your mom's car. What? I remember one night at home when I was a kid, my dad was going to pick me up to take me to band practice. And it was super late, like dark. And I couldn't really see. And like a blue car pulled in front of me, which looked like my dad's car. And it stopped in front of me and I just randomly got into it. Because I was like, oh, it's about that time. It's a blue car. I got into the backseat of this car. And it wasn't my dad's car. And everyone in the car was looking at me like, holy shit, who are you? Why did you get in the car? I'm just a kid. I'm just a random kid. Like, we ended the season #1 Ellie do overload. Are you proud? You want to see the shadow build? I don't know if this queue is going to pop, man. When you're 2-2 in solo and someone leaves, you lose. You sat down at the wrong table and the family was horrified. Bro. Thank you, Brinkibus. Thank you, Do. No, you can't buy honor gear until next week. I was a kid, okay? And I got into a stranger's car for like 5 seconds before I was like, oh shit, and I got out. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see a Tesla self-driving car, I'm like, damn, that looks cool. Like watching it drive itself, it looks like what? Top 3 DPS as of right now, if I had to guess. I'm not sure what mage spec, but I actually think a mage spec. Arms warrior. Don't know about healer, 100%. People are leaning pretty heavily into Holy Paladin, and I could see that. What else? You love your Tesla? I just, the whole thing, the whole concept of it just drives itself is insane to me. as much as it feels like we're exposed to how bad and shit people are generally, there's also some like insanely positive things as well. Do you have a video on the top 3 crappiest specs? It'd probably be like Sub Rogue, Ret Paladin. Who else? I haven't seen DK yet. Arms Warrior has to manually put Rend up again. You don't Thunderclap to put Rend up. Yeah, you want to get honor capped so you can buy full honor gear on Tuesday. That's what your main goal should be this week. It'll give you a little bit of a leg up to just farm honor right now. Or if you leveled a bunch of alts with time walking, you can pre-farm the honor with the training ground arena thing. You feel bad for yelling at them? Well, I mean, they're probably not going to be stupid again, at least. You think they're going to nerf Shadow? Is it OP and PvE? I think they're going to tune around raiding as a priority before anything else. They'll probably consider things, you know, like major things that are obvious, but I think like nuanced stuff for other content is probably going to take a little bit. I think there's going to be a nerf, it's called Adaptive Cruise Control. Yeah, I mean, some cars have like these sensors now that can like detect if you're starting to go off the road and literally turn the steering wheel for you a little bit to stop you from going off. It's like bowling with bumpers. They always do that once they see it start doing it, even for Frosty K's. Yeah, Frosty K, dude, there's someone who plays every PTR and tests the crap out of Frosty K in dungeons. And gives them a bunch of data that it looks really strong, and they always nerf it because of that guy, I swear. I swear I've seen it for like 5 expansions now. There's just this one random Frosty K dude that always plays the PTRs for some reason, and he plays it more than anyone else plays any other spec and just funnels them a ton of data. I swear that I think that I was the reason Boomkin got nerfed a lot of the times, because I used to literally never stop doing Battlegrounds, and I'd always do 3 times the damage of everybody in the Battleground. And I swear it got me nerfed. Wait, what just happened? My monitor just turned off. My RAM is not happy right now. Did my stream turn off? Just when the queue popped? What just happened? I don't think the stream is off, is it? You think you're the reason for every change? We're black screened? Well, at least you're not blue balled. I'm trying to fix it. I need to get out of the city. You're sleepy. Are you food coma? You're playing NVMP, the New Vegas multiplayer mod, and the PvP balance dev logged in one day. You killed him 3 times, he logged off, was gone for 30 minutes, restarted the server, and your weapon got nerfed. That's why I think it's important for devs to play their own game. Honestly, when the season starts, you'll do a new one. I mean, that's. You think I'm not going to? You think I just? You think I just want to decline money? You think I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm not making tier lists anymore, guys. I don't want to get paid. Tier list content is literally like, I swear it's the highest paying content on YouTube, regardless of what it is you're making a tier list about. I honestly need to make tier lists about other subject matter and make more channels. My energy is low today. I'm still kind of damp because like I didn't sleep very well during, well actually last night I slept pretty good, but the 2 nights before that I didn't sleep good. I also got an email that they're already mailing my passport back to me, so that's fucking crazy that I'm already getting it, to me at least. Wait, what just happened? Yeah, me and Ven are good, yeah. Well, it's humans basically have a limited amount of time to exist, and they want to have the best experience possible before they stop existing. So what a tier list is it's just the fastest way to summarize your best choices, right? So every human wants to make that decision. They don't want to feel like they picked the worst option, you know, and be like, oh, I picked the worst one. It's the reason why people take forever when there's a lot of choices on a menu. They don't like actually like having that many choices, because like, what if I make the wrong one? There's too many. They'd rather have somebody who's already eaten the entire menu make a tier list to tell them which ones they think are the best. You don't feel like that? Gustav says to. Well, what if it was somebody that you respect and trust, though? Maybe Gustav, you just don't like him. You know? I go to restaurants and ask the waiter what they eat and order that. Hey, you want a reference, you know what I mean? Like, you want someone's opinion. You want to be the tier list maker. Well, it's also because it saves you cost, right? So like, if you were going to go look at bathtubs, that's a serious investment. Like, you're going to have to pay someone to install it. It's going to cost a lot. It's heavy, you know? So you're going to want to know what are the best options for you in your situation, right? Your budget range, functionality, longevity. There's a bunch of categories you're considering, and you don't want to make the wrong one, because if you buy one that's cheap, it's lower than your budget range, but then it breaks or something a year later, and you have to buy another one, then you wasted your money. So there's just different categories you're organizing of priority, and the tier list just consolidates all of those calculations you're trying to make in a very easy, digestible visual. Well, that's the thing is if the tier list eventually is sponsored, so now it's no longer authentic, then it becomes compromised. So you have to be careful when you're consuming a tier list if the person is biased. So players are like that too. So like pro players will make tier lists and rank their spec lower on it because they want their spec to be OP. And if they think that anyone from Blizzard or anyone else is watching it that could influence people's thinking to say that it doesn't need to be nerfed, it might help them dodge a nerf and make their character stronger, which affects their own personal performance. So you have to be careful with bias. Whereas for me, my bias is I want the whole game to be as good as it possibly can because that's going to make me the most amount of money. It doesn't me no good if Boomkin is crazy OP and everything sucks because I know that game state isn't going to make the most success for the game and it's not going to make me the most money. So that's where my bias is. You put it as B tier even though it's C tier? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yeah, well that's the thing. Some people are trying to shortcut because they see tier lists getting so many views, but they don't put in the same amount of time, right? It would be like you're going to be a pizza reviewer, but you don't eat pizza. And you're just like going off the memory of when you ate a pizza 5 years ago or something and making a tier list about pizzas. What the hell? Who did that? Who did that? Who pushed me? I just got pushed. That was illegal. Was that you? Did you do that? Huh? You think you just come up here and knock me off a cliff, huh? Little Murloc wannabe? You little wannabe Murloc? You want to Murgle? I'm about to Murgle on you, okay? I'm gonna put the Murgurgler in murder. You just gonna run away? I don't even think I can hurt that guy, dude. Oh, I could have mind controlled him. Wait, you're a better world PvPer than me. I could have done that. You're the main character in your own head. People have different preferences for how they engage. Yeah, but that still doesn't explain why tier list content is like the most popular and successful form of content across multiple genres and fields. I mean, like, for example, if you're going to the grocery store and you don't make a lot of money and you've only got $50 budget and you're trying to figure out what the best options are for you, whether it's financial cost, you know, you're trying to buy the best tasting thing or the most nutritious thing for the lowest cost, doing that calculation yourself is very challenging. As opposed to if someone's already done that calculation and makes a tier list for you, then you just look at it and go, oh, that's my best choice, and then you buy it. So it's convenience for you. But you are putting trust that the person making the list is correct. So if the person is biased or a bozo, then you're kind of just blindly trusting them to try and skip out on the work. But yeah, people who don't like play something and then they're making a guide on it, I think is stupid. Well, that's the thing. Some people enjoy the game discovering what's good about it. Other people want to go in knowing it's the best beforehand. You would probably, if you have the mindset of you like to go in and goof around with your own spec, you would probably be a good tier list maker as opposed to a tier list follower. There's two types of people who consume tier lists and people who create tier lists. So if what I'm describing doesn't feel like you, it probably means that you're supposed to be a tier list maker, not a tier list consumer. It started out in fighting games? Yeah, I mean, it had to start somewhere, but I see it everywhere now. I see it for diets, I see it for exercise, I see it for finances, it's everywhere. It's just because it's the easiest to understand, fastest way to summarize any subject matter. Just, oh, he put that at the top of the pyramid, so that's the best option. It's only valid if you're an actual pro. Yeah, but then even then, a pro might have bias. Something that's the best in a pro's eyes might not be the best for a new player because it's more complicated and nuanced, right? Like some specs perform better if you've never played the game before, even if they're worse at a rank 1 rating. There's angles to consider. Like if like before in the tournaments, Outlaw Rogue was the best melee. But if you suggested that to someone who's never played the game before, they would not do very well. What is this guy, dude? You can get Gilneas Transmogs as a troll now? Where did he get this fur suit? What if I want to AoE you big crits? I don't care about some other spec. Well, you sound like a flavor player, which means you're probably going to have long queue times and people don't want you in the group. Go read the insanely intrusive list of the things. Oh yeah, I saw Jack making a tweet about it. I mean, there could be multiple reasons why they want to connect to your Discord, right? One is because it gives them important information to determine like how to sell to you better. The other thing too is if they can see that information, they can prevent boosting, like IRL boosting. Like imagine you're someone who sells boosts for money, right? And you don't know that your dumbass client that's buying from you has Discord integration. So now Blizzard can see them sending messages to you to buy your product and they can ban you. Right? I don't think they're gonna go around being like, this person is rude in their messages, we're banning them from our game. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I could be wrong, but to me the tool is stronger as for marketing to sell or for catching boosting. Because like even if the booster is smart about it and they know like, oh, they're gonna do that, I'm not gonna connect that or whatever, you don't know if the person buying from you is stupid enough they connected their account. Well, it says that you can read private messages. If you can read private messages, then you have to be like. Also, like, what happens if there's like gold selling discords and stuff, right? So, like, what if someone's connected their account and they go to this gold selling discord, and the gold selling discord doesn't know they've connected with Discord integration, and so now it reveals all of the chat logs that have happened in that discord of people selling gold. WoW can't afford to ban anyone else? I mean, they're banning a lot of people every day, it seems like. I don't know if that's true. Did they fix Tentacle Slap? I think it's a bit more reliable than before. I'm dying through disperse, bro. What's going on? Oh no, I'm dead. Is he playing Void Weaver? I don't know, this build doesn't feel insane. I mean, no one's rotting. I don't think this is that good. Wait, was he playing Archon? He just did double my damage or something? How do you know? His Halo damage is like nothing compared to mine. He has Mind Flay Insanity. Why did he do so much more my damage meter's broken. I can't even see it now. Man, what is the point of dotting the healer though? Sorry, it doesn't, like, the movement of health doesn't even really matter. I think he was just getting more fully channeled mind flays and he was getting more haste from it. Well, I think I changed my talents. I'm not even getting that haste anyways now. I mean, I've never played Archon. Oh. At dinner last night, asking the waitress if she has any twitchy peas. I'm not gonna lie, that waitress knows how to make fucking money, bro. Oh my god, bro. The fucking wine on the menu is super expensive, and the way she was talking up people into buying it, it was so insane. I swear it was so insane, the mental manipulation that she was doing. It was fucking crazy. She was selling this wine that was like $100 a bottle, and the reason she wants to sell it is because $100 wine is going to be an insane tip at the end. The wine is like 4 times as expensive as anything else on the menu. So, like, her ability to sell someone on buying that terrible ratio is fucking crazy. Like, crazy, bro. Like, she should be a real estate agent with how well she sold that to people. It's normal for the waitress. I mean, that's what a good waitress is gonna do, yeah. It's crazy, bro. Okay. I'm just waiting for my Halo ability anyways. Just fade my tentacles now. I don't remember what you said, if I have to Void Volley first or Archon first. I think you guys said to Halo first. I might be dead. way he kicks a mind flay, dude. You put Hodge Fudge on your ice cream? Oh, Megan is jealous of you. You can't imagine playing something other than a mage? You just like kiting people? Anything without a price on the menu, you out? No, the prices were there. I mean, they had every scam around it too. Like, it was like, oh my god, this is 50% off. It's still $100. Like, you go to the grocery store, you get that bottle of wine for like 20 bucks. It's literally like a 5x markup. The game is definitely different, but I don't know if that's because of the item level. We're like 40 item levels lower than we're going to be. What do you think about who is looking good so far? I mean, it's so hard. This feels so different than the play against bots that I don't know. I think I might try Arcane Mage after this. Asa Rogue does seem really good. I kind of want to try that too. You can farm honor now, yeah. What's up, EGR? E Junior? I mean, I also kind of feel like Honor not resetting is driving down participation of random battlegrounds, right? Like, if Honor reset and you'd normally have to farm Honor right now, then battlegrounds would see a huge uptick in participation. But because you don't, because it doesn't reset, it doesn't see that uptick. Like, are they looking at this data and like not acknowledging those things? Because like the same shit would happen to PvE content. It would obviously go down. I kind of don't like Shadow Breeze only being relevant with Halo though. I feel like a Ret Paladin. Caesarn, thank you for subscribing. Caesarns by the Caesarn. No way, dude. I could clone on my big go. Ugh. Yeah, you do so much damage with that Mind Flay thing. Compared to like anything else. I mean, he did 10 million more than me, but the damage meter's bugged, so I can't see why, dude. What the hell, dude? Bro, I went 4 and 2 or 3 and 3. I lost 56 rating. This guy lost nothing. Yeah, there's definitely boomers who just do random BGs, for sure. Also, I need to get my chicken. I think I forgot my chicken. I'll be right back.
Take the early advantage and get your spoils.
The Vizier, thank you for the raid. Less subservient. Wait, do you think my talents are bad? Is that why I'm losing? These are, I don't even know when I got these. These are like last patch. Your talents are terrible? What are wrong with my talents? Pretty sure these are season 1 and Bonnie talents. Do you have a talent code, or are you just gonna keep making fun of me? All 3 mage specs have really good damage. I think Arcane's still the worst just because it's only 1 school of magic, but it does have good damage. Turtle looking ass? What does turtle looking ass mean? Because I'm eating leaves? I'm a turtle looking ass, huh? Why is it so hard? I'm fried. I did lift today. I was leg day, so I think leg day is also frying me. Peg day? No, that's on Sunday. Is it normal at a grocery store when someone's putting stuff in your bag to put like meat at the bottom? So like put a steak at the bottom and then squish the shit out of it and like leave indents on it with everything else they put in the bag? Like, is that normal? Are they taught to do that? Yeah, cashier school. At the training program, like, is that what they're taught? Because, like, I swear it would rip the package open. Exactly. I had cans, and why would those not be on the bottom? Because the cans literally just indented, almost ripped open the package for the steak. I mean, maybe they skipped class at cashier school, and that's why they're doing this. What's crazy is I go to a fancy grocery store where the workers get dental from being employees there. I think they get paid higher too. So like, I would expect them to care more. You know what I mean? If you're, and it's like a locally owned restaurant or grocery store. It's not like a giant corporation grocery store. And the manager's super nice and like helps people on the floor that are working while the day is going on. So I don't know why they would be petty or something of like, oh, this guy bought a steak, he must have a lot of money, fuck him, I'm gonna fucking squish his fucking steak with the cans or some shit. I'm never rude to anyone. Not in Canada, you're not guaranteed dental. It's because the blood leaks. I feel like there's still got to be a, like, I mean, the blood is going to be more likely to leak if you puncture the fucking container by putting it at the bottom, though. That's what I don't understand. I mean, it's wrapped in plastic. Like, I don't think there's enough blood in that steak that it would, like, you would have to squish the shit out of it to get it to leak blood. So by being on the top, it's less likely to leak blood than put it on the bottom, and the container rips and it has all this pressure on it which squeezes the blood out of it. I was saying blood, it's water. I don't know, man. I could just ask them not to, but I mean, in reality, what I should do is just go to the self-checkout. I could just put it in myself. They aren't doing it to spite you. Be a Kyle? Get them written up? I don't care that much. Food safety course, that meat needs to always be on the bottom. I mean, I don't see the logic, but I mean, I guess if food safe's got a lot more science backing it than I would. Enchants are probably going to get more expensive because all the PvEers are replacing all of their gear. There's one cashier that I really like, and she always asks, like, do you want me to wrap your meat? Don't interpret that weirdly, okay? And she double bags my meat in these other bags. Okay? But then there's other ones that just, like, throw it in and then squish it down, and it's like, bro, what are we doing? Two bags, one meat doesn't provide better protection. I'm just gonna bring a second bag, and I'm gonna be like, can you please put the meat in the second bag? Did you get that badge from watching? Wait, is that a chest badge? What is that? My detailed steak prep? Okay, so I got this insane recipe from AI. So you take the steak, you let it sit on the counter for like 20 minutes, and then you pat down the steak with a paper towel to get the blood out of it. Flip it over, pat it down again. This whole time I have my frying pan with some avocado oil on it, preheating at like medium heat while I'm doing this. And then I spice it up. So I have like this like really good like weird salt thing and really good like red pepper garlic mix spice. You dash it on and then you push it in, you know, with your hands, rub it into the meat, give your meat a nice rub on both sides, and then put it down onto the frying pan. Leave it there for like a minute, sometimes two, depends on how cold it is and how long it takes for your stove to heat up. But if you got a really fast stove, you'd probably only have to leave it down for a minute. If your stove is slow like mine, you'd want to probably wait 2 minutes. And then you just flip it every minute. You just sit there and you just flip it every minute, and then you measure the heat with a thermometer. And I like cooking mine to like 57, 58 degrees. And then you just sear the edges after it's done. If it's a thicker steak, and you have to do that, you sear the edges. You walked, long-time YouTuber, first in stream, I walked into the conversation with no context. We're just talking about how to double bag your meat. Make sure you're rubbing it good. You want to make sure that the juices don't leak. You want to keep that nice and tight. And then after it's done cooking, I put it on a plate and I leave it there. I don't eat it for like 5 minutes. Like after you've done everything, you've prepped your meat, you want to leave it out a little bit. What's the topic? You don't want your meat to be like not too soft but not too hard. You know, like if you cook it too long, it's gonna get too hard. But if you don't cook it long enough, it's gonna be too soft. So not too soft, not too hard. And thicker is better. Generally, I'd rather my meat be really thick. They brought in a lot of other game casters for chess esports. That sounds fun. Wait, what? Pawn to e6. What is he thinking? How do they even do it? Do they at least understand chess? They must have some understanding to do that. Or do they have no understanding? They're just YOLOing it. You can tell they don't know what's going. What? They just take a piece and off the board, like, what? How did he do that? Oh. Oh, they have a little bar, like a little Kamehameha wave that tells you when one player's winning and the other player isn't. I've been saying, wow, esports needs that too. There should be a bar at the bottom of the screen that like is tracking how many cooldowns are available for each team. So the lower the cooldowns, then you can tell that that team's losing. Yeah. The players wouldn't see it, but the audience can. That's the same thing. The spectator UI. Is Boomkin gonna be OP? I think it's decent right now, but it's hard to tell because the queues are so long and the MMR is like borked up right now. Like people are losing rating playing, so I think a lot of people are also not queuing because they don't want to risk somehow like not getting their title, right? If they play right now and they lose rating, because you will lose rating if you play at that high rating. You died to a Boomy 100-0. Oh god, we're getting nerfed. It's over. You can still get Conquest, yeah. You can still get your Conquest. Free money. Well, you can't buy the boxes though, so you're not gonna be able to like DE the boxes. They turned the boxes off for some reason, but didn't turn Conquest off. I don't really understand that. All rating is going to 0. Yeah, your rating will get reset. So like your rating going down right now doesn't really matter because it can get reset anyways, but your rating grays out because it means it's not active. It means that it's not supposed to affect your leaderboard ranking, even if it goes down or up. But a lot of people choose not to queue just in case it bugs out. That's me. Like I never play a character that's in rank 1 range in the down week because I don't want it to be randomly bugged and it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Conquest will get reset and your rating will get reset on Tuesday. The only thing that doesn't get reset is your honor.
Miss this opportunity.
Jarpri seems fun. Yeah, exactly. I never queue a character that's in rank 1 range just for the off chance that it's bugged and didn't properly snapshot because I played it or something. There's no amount of trust that you could build that I would ever do it. I would be more likely to marry a prostitute without a prenup than to trust that my rank 1 rating could be lost if I play it in the off week. You're telling me there's a chance. Are you a prostitute trying to get married to me? Are you guys gonna get the Pokemon Krispy Kreme donuts? They actually look kind of good. Wait, these actually look good. No, low key. Like the Squirtle looks insane. Bro. You guys see the fucking Squirtle? He's like riding a wave. The Pokeball one? Charmander one looks kind of basic. I like the leaf on the Bulbasaur. Pikachu's kind of good. I did a Jigglypuff. That one's going to put you to sleep. I think these are pretty good. I mean, they're going to mark the price up on this a shit ton, but... I don't have a Krispy Kreme near me. No, I think this might literally be American only. Mystical, thank you for the raid. What is this Reddit commentators? Oh, are these the shoes? I literally bookmarked these. Are these the Converse? Oh, no, yeah, it was the Lego. It was the Lego. I remember seeing this and remember thinking I might send this to Megan and say this might be the first Lego that I buy that I'll actually build. When I saw that there was going to be Dragon Ball Z Lego, I would actually build it instead of scalping it. Show it. They don't have anything yet. It's just like, it's like I don't even know if it's real. I swear it's not real. If it is real, it's the only Lego I would actually build and not scalp. Nine of them have leaked, including Goku vs. Raditz. Bro, special beam cannon in Lego form? Bro, if they sell the attacks as like little Lego bricks that can like glue into their hand or something, you know what I mean? Or like the piece fits in their hand and they could shoot Kamehameha Lego pieces, I will open it. I will buy it to open it and build it if it does. I saw one that was gonna be Frieza's spaceship. I was like, please. Say less. Oh my god, a Super Saiyan Lego figurine? I want that. Give me the Super Saiyan Lego figurine. You a nerd? It takes one to know one, Megan, okay? You know a friend that made a stupid amount of money on Pokemon cards? Your dumbass didn't listen? You have to know what they like. So, like you can get screwed though. Like if Nintendo or whatever it is ever reprints, you get completely boned. Like that speculative investing is not necessarily guaranteed. Like I have some speculative investments, but it's not even like a drop in the pond of my overall investment portfolio. I just do it to have a little bit of diversity on it. Because like, let's say the stock market 10 years from now tanks 50%, but this Pokemon Lego I have is appreciated like 3x. I can sell it and then buy the stock market tank. What is this? Get off me, dude. Oh, I faked them. I'm ready to go. Fake and bake. Windwalker seems very durable. At least because the other guys on the feral, I'm not sure. Priest trinket that? I think I'm doing more overall damage with this build. Yeah, you have to get them graded. That's also like a very annoying extra step that you have to do with Pokemon cards. And it costs money. And I don't really trust these grading companies to not like steal your card or something. You had them evaluated for the divorce? What do you mean, like to give to Melina or whatever? 150%. Couldn't he have just like paid an evaluator and said lie about their value and I'll pay you more money? Like, is that not a thing? Like, couldn't you go up to the PSA guy and be like, I want you to give these a low grade and I'll pay you $500? You telling me that random PSA person wouldn't take that bribe? And then that way they're lower rated so that they're not valuable in the divorce? It's like it costs him $500 out of pocket, but then saves him like hundreds of thousands of dollars when he resells them. The valuation is more expensive than the collection. I'm confused. The valuation of what? This guy's just so happy to get scatter shot back that he's just scatter happy, dude. He's just shooting it on anything. I keep forgetting to change talents so I get to mindfully sucky stuff. I feel like I don't rot. Like, yeah, exactly. It can definitely cost more money to get someone to grade it than what it ends up actually being worth. That's why I say like there's some annoying parts to Pokemon cards. At least with other like skeptical investments, is like speculative investments, is you don't have to get them graded. It's just like, is it sealed? Just healed him so much. I mean, what types of buyers do you have? Ultra rich collectors. You have people that are trying to like hedge their dollar against inflation. You have like, it's not the average Joe that's gonna buy a multi-$100,000 Charizard. Scatter, that was really dumb. For some reason, I don't think BM Hunter seems that insane. What do they do to BM Hunter? I should have looked at his gear. That's Megan's favorite song. Are Windwalkers insane? I think Windwalker's insane. What's up, Beaton? What's up, Reasonable? I want to try Asa, yeah. I'll probably try Asa after this. I don't know if I really like Shadow. I feel like I don't rot people. Oh, I keep forgetting to change my talent. That's probably why I'm sucking. I need mind trauma. What's up, DJ? I think they might have fixed Tentacle Slam. Wait, did they actually fix it? I swear I haven't noticed it miss a single time. What the heck? I think there is a setting for tab target to not do pets. I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know where it is or how to get to it, but I'm like 99% sure there is one. You drove to Krispy Kreme to get 2 of those Pokemon donuts, and they aren't available until the 18th. What the f... Did you complain? Get a voucher to get them for free? Ellie just looks kind of weird. Not weird, but like weak. Keybinds, hit targeting, set tab target to target enemy players. You can pre-order the Pokemon donuts. Someone already has an empty box listed for $65. An empty box? There's no way people are scalping the Pokemon donuts. There's no way they're scalping the fucking donuts. I mean, are these donuts like Twinkies where they last for 300 years? So that you could just buy it and sit it on a shelf and it'd still be edible? And then some weird millennial who's like 80 years old and is like, I want to remember the 30th Pokemon anniversary. I'm paying my entire remaining life savings to eat these donuts. Resellers usually stay-at-home mom. Yeah, I mean, it's influencers that are making it normal, right? Because if the stay-at-home moms didn't have the data that they're being given by these TikTokers, they wouldn't know what to buy. They wouldn't even know it was worth anything. But they see a guy who's building their TikTok following off of telling the stay-at-home moms that you can just buy these Pokemon cards and sit them in your room for 10 years and quadruple your money. You're gonna have a fat day after legs and eat them all? Oh. Gotta eat them all, as they say, right? Gotta chew them all. Honestly, you know what they should have done is they should have sold donut holes that are shaped like Pokeballs. You guys have those? Like those exist at Tim Hortons, where you can buy donuts that are just like balls, as opposed to a circle with it like an inner tube. You can just buy a ball. They could have made those look like Pokeballs. Yeah, the donut holes. Those would have been sick as Pokeballs, no? And then the flavors could have been whatever's inside of them, right? So like Jigglypuff could have been like strawberry, like a strawberry filled donut hole. Pikachu could have been like, what's that yellow creamy thing? I don't remember what it's called. Disc has some nerfs. Monk Prez also had nerfs. Custard, yeah. Some custard stuffed donut holes, Pikachu. Was there any red fillings? For Charmander? Or green? Green might not be. Raspberry? I guess, yeah. Is raspberry a popular flavor, though? For donut hole? What would Bulbasaur be? What's feeling strong right now? It's very hard to tell. It's very hard because there's too many variables. We're playing at 298 item level instead of 315. That's a major gap. Some classes gap up a lot with item level. My testing in the play against bots feels a lot different than my testing playing shuffle. I mean, there are definitely some clear winners. Like Asa Rogue, I think, is a clear winner right now. Sub Rogue is a clear loser right now. I need to play Rhett too and see how Rhett's doing. I think Windwalker looks really good right now. Boomkin looks insane right now. But this is like, I'm basically giving you a list of what's most likely going to get nerfed or what's most likely going to get buffed, as opposed to what's going to be good the rest of the season. You think the damage is barely higher? There's no way it's barely higher, bro. Asa does a lot. Yeah, Asa got a lot of big quality life improvements. I think Warrior's good too. Arms Warrior. I think Arms Warrior is good right now. Healers is the one that I'm a little less familiar with. I should probably just play a healer. Someone trying to give 5 subs to see what the healer balance is like. They changed energy regeneration for Asa, so it's not just out of steam instantly when you run out of Ts. And in Venom apparently it's hitting really hard. The damage feels weird. It's like, boom, you're dead. I have to play more games. That's not my experience. My experience is that it's pretty steady, like most of the time. Like your HP is just steadily going down. It's not like, not really any big spikes. I think honestly I see more big healing spikes than I see damage spikes. Why is disc freeze bad? I think Mage is probably still really good. I think Warlock's downside is probably still survivability as its downside. I think Mage's survivability has not shifted too much. Like if I had to make an investment, I'd probably invest in Mage over Warlock. It's not that Warlock is bad. This is like, this difference is probably more distinct at the top 0.1%, right? Like in a tournament, I think you'd be less likely to see a Warlock right now. You'd still probably see Mages. Having to cast Mind Blast for Void Shield. Oh, yeah, they changed it. It's not RNG, right? Now it's guaranteed. You can guarantee when you're getting your Void Shields. They fixed Soul... What Soul Leech issues did it have? Someone was in here earlier saying Hellcaller still sucks. Now you're saying it's good? Why do you think NA doesn't have a caliber of player like Maro? I mean, it's just EU practices more, man. Also, who's to say there isn't a Maro equivalent? Who's the Maro equivalent? Yeah, I mean, Cubsy's insane. Hello, welcome to the stream. Wither and Black and Soul didn't contribute to Soul Leech? I'm gonna have to try my Hellcaller build. But the queues are so long. I wish that the play against the bots was a bit more accurate. For testing reasons. But it feels so different. I think it's mostly just because the bot healers aren't as good as the actual healers. I need to be right back. Wait, what is Zenlin talking about? What did Maro do in Shuffle? Lock, yeah, no, offensively, I think Lock and Boomy look good. I just think survivability is probably still higher on Mage. So like at the top 0.1%, you pick a spec on survivability. Like if it's tanky enough to make it deep enough into dampening where it auto wins, that's the spec you lock. Like every mage is a 6-0 lobby. Oh, Maro, you literally just hyped up Maro to Swayze or something. You guys are just the Holy Priest mains having like private DMs about who the best DPS are, so who you should get excited about when they're in your lobby or something. Wait, you're playing Warlock and Boomkin together? Even with slower dampening, it's still good? Shadowplay feeling great too. I was wondering if it's a dot meta. I didn't know if dampening was fast enough in those brackets to work. Bro, the Meep dances are actually insane. If he wins BlizzCon, like he needs to do a dance move on the stage, bro. I will always remember when Jamila used to compete, he would go out of his way to try and like make weird faces or do something that would stand out whenever the camera was looking at him. The Napoleon Dynamite dance, bro, he'd go viral. Bro, if Meep wins BlizzCon and he does the Napoleon Dynamite dance on stage, he would go viral. His stream would quadruple in viewership. Yeah, and yeah, Meep and Calvish are literally carrying WoW esports because Peekaboo and Sea-Doo are gone. Quote unquote viral. Well, viral with the boomers, okay? It could put WoW esports on the map for normies if they see that clip. Ugh. Don't look at us like that. Did I look at somebody like something? That seems too hard to understand. I think anything is hard to understand if you don't have anything to do with it. There might be some argument as well. If something is so simple, you might not respect it. You know, just because something's very simple to watch so it's easy to understand doesn't mean you'll respect it. And if you don't respect it, then maybe it has low viewership because no one respects it. I think it's better to be complicated and respected than it is to be simple and not respected as an esport. You think you could fix WoW PvP in 1 week? I'd be willing to pay to see it. I don't believe it though. Why now in the preseason? I don't know. I don't know if anything makes sense with what they've done. Like, you can't queue Battleground Blitz, but you can queue Shuffle. So, like, that just seems like an oversight. Is it better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war? Well, if you're a gardener in the war, you're going to make a lot of money. because like, all the military is gonna buy all your food for rations, right? Whereas like if you're a warrior in a war, then you're probably gonna die. So honestly, I think in a war you probably want to be the gardener, but you want to be like on the side that wins. But if you're a gardener on the side that wins, it's probably more OP to be the gardener. I know the saying that you're talking about. I'm just trying to make it play a twist on it, okay? Send me to war. Don't you know that Canada is where Americans went to dodge the draft? There's really a city near me which was formed from draft dodgers from the States. I think during the Vietnam War. Sam was a gardener and he went to Mordor. His fictional characters are a good example. What if you're a Taylor Farms gardener? I don't even know what that is. Is that like Taylor Swift owns a farm? The city of Draft Dodgington. But I also think that Canada was known for the Underground Railway, which is like slaves from America escaping America into Canada. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure Canada had slaves too. So I don't really understand that. I need a history lesson on when exactly slavery ended in Canada and America. Innovating war crimes? Oh, like Agent Orange? Is that one? Did Canada have slaves? I assume everywhere had slaves. I don't think there's a single part of the planet that didn't have slaves. It's just a matter of when they abolished slavery. Several? You mean the Geneva checklist? Wait, are we that evil? Canada abolished it in the 1800s. So America kept it for a little bit though. Bro, is this what fat does to your face? Is this photoshopped? Like his eyes don't look the same. This can't be the same picture. I mean, the lighting is also worse, but like the light's hitting the back of his head as opposed to the side angle of profile of his head. But like his eyes don't look the same. And his eyebrows look like tweezed here. And his hair's more curly. Why is his hair more curly compared to here? Crazy. Like, how much fat difference is there between this? If it's real. The wrinkles make sense if he's older. The nose is similar. You think Asarogue is the best spec right now? Super watching someone age in real time. I'm trying to reverse age, alright? I ain't trying to age. I'm trying to reverse age. You're already probably. Time's moving faster. 2019 was 8 years ago. 2019 was 8 years ago. The Pokemon 2000 movie was 27 years ago. I think it's over, guys. Does anyone else have these thoughts where you're like, you know, having a family could be kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, is it cruel to bring someone unconsensually into this world? You just need therapy? I'd make the therapist question having kids, okay? You don't think we are the creators of life. So if I happen to have a kid, it's not me. You believe in fate. Everything's predetermined anyways. So having an opinion of it is irrelevant. Home alone on my bed watching Super AFK in a city. 2 of your exes are married. But you're alone. Is it more painful to never find the one, or to find the one but then lose the one? Did you know that today is the day you were worried about yesterday? It's more painful to never find it. These are easy. What's the next one? This is like a pass-fail quiz, man. I played Overwatch again for the first time in 7 years, and I'm blown away by how cool the game is now. I think they did a lot of improvements to it, yeah. You're so lost right now. I'm so lost as well. Nobody's gifting any primes, and my brain is wandering into emo land from the diet. I'm at a low body fat percentage on a diet, and we're talking about existential dread. I can sustain. Well, physically I can. Emotionally, not so much. You should play the drum and dance around a fire. Honestly, that sounds lit. Anybody trying to like dance around a fire with some drums? You think, well, the issue with HOTS versus Overwatch is HOTS never was a thing. So like Overwatch was something, and then they lost it, and then they brought it back. But HOTS, I don't think ever was a thing, so you can't like bring HOTS back. But like WoW PvP used to be a thing. You could bring WoW PvP back. It's been proven that it was a thing. Destro's an 0660. What lobby are you 060ing on a Destro? You think they're going to remove mind control? I think at some point maybe they will. Or change how it works entirely. Like maybe instead of you having control of the character, the person just like follows you like a pet, auto-attacking things. Is lit. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my god, Zenlin hit that one, dude. Zenlin confirmed is a better holy priest than Swayze.
That's pretty good.
Zenlin is better than Swayze because he got the gifted sub. Oh, you want to see some H, pal? Can we do this Asa Rogue game just because I've sat in this queue already for 25 minutes? Before we do it? You play the Bodran Irish drum and you play at camping events where people dance around the fires. I can confirm it's lit. It's fun. Should we try Overwatch? You're trying to sell me on Overwatch being like the best thing ever. Should we do some Overwatch? I think Megan plays Overwatch. I think she can carry us. You got banned from Overwatch. So you present as this very kind, articulate lady, but then behind the scenes, you're this very devious troll. Brotaku's trying to bond with you because Brotaku got banned for being toxic. I swear Brotaku got banned. Oh, you got muted. Oh, you're trying to make it seem less severe.
The combatants are ready and waiting. So what's the holdup?
Oh, now both of you are telling different stories. No, it was just muted. Now I'm trying to, like, I feel like Overwatch is literally like a furry game. So, like, Megan is just cussing out this, like, LARPing, role-playing furry on her team. Who's probably, like, the nicest person.
Time to break stuff.
We just press every button and see what happens. I suppose so.
Spoiling all my fun.
Party mode has been unlocked. Spam your memes for free. Describe the next song in chat.
I'm kind of getting energy starved. I think it's because I have no bleeds out though.
Super is back from the visa journey.
Oh shit. How does it know?
New world, new campaign. New cubes, new gear. But why does every gate say item lever required? The patch has been summoned. And the patch is guilty.
The DJ is cooking. Keep the train alive for 3 minutes, everyone.
Sometimes I think Megan is treating me like a Pokemon in the Safari Zone.
Our our top
If she makes a comment that she
supporter.
thinks is gonna scare me away and make me run away, she backtracks on it. Help me decide, should I play arms or ret for threes? You want a song about farts?
Chat says, wait, where are we supposed to go? 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6.
Banned in Overwatch or flaming a furry?
Can
Yes.
you farm on a gear? Yes, no, maybe fix.
Bro, this beat is hard though.
The spoilers escaped before the gate. The story arrived 3 weeks too late. Every quest has a secret clause.
Chat, your brand new track is ready. You know what to do. Level up the train to unlock it.
Cues disappear. The archivists are watching. Item level required. Rank City, glowing bright. Locked all day, locked all night. Need the gear to get inside. Need the cue to earn the gear required. Battleground Blitz says not today. Solo shuffle leaves a side doorway. One switch works and one switch lies. The launch committee changed the signs. Everything buggy since patch. Everything buggy since patch. Prismatic bolt, fire makes on fury. Somehow still costs
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Abs Free Team, Information Officer. Read the clues, veteran, read them closer. Naga 7 returns from the field. Pwn Free Thurmfin brings another shield. Chat is the hot fix, chat is the guide. Live patch notes on every side.
How do you have 4 poisons on at once? It's a talent.
The train is fading, the queue is cooling. The
Time
campaign is not being
remaining
war.
1 minute.
Who can break the seal?
Song about Megan getting banned in Overwatch? Are you guys gonna keep the train alive for that?
A level.
Type 1 if the patch is cursed. Type 2 if the queue got worse. Type 1, type 2, make it last.
Describe the next song in chat.
Thank you, Islit.
The hype train is at level 3. Islitstixt gifted.
Yep, he's saying it's
5
Lit's dick
subs.
again. Actually, you know what's funny? There was a turn off, ironically. There was a turn off on the highway, and the turn off was called Lickman Road. And I shit you not,
And the defendant is Megan.
it turned into Cuck or Lola Cuck or something. Lola Cuck and Lickman Road. They were side by side with each other. I turned off on Lickman. I turned off Lickman and turned on
Megan,
Lola Cuck.
Megan, state your plea.
State your plea. Wait, what is this thing?
Toxic. Allegedly.
Allegedly? What? She confirmed it was real.
I typed while dead, thought no one could see inside.
Megan's only allegedly toxic?
Objection! Q again!
A friendly player waving hello. Heals the whole team through the overtime glow.
Boom! Oh my god, dude.
While every cooldown disappears in the fight. The judge said, was the ban for real? Megan said, yes, that is the deal. Then check the screen. then change the tune. Voice muted different. Resume.
My body's a machine that turns pattern recognition into you have been permanently banned.
Syndicate subscribed.
Wait, did I miss that? Who's the sub? I don't see it in the alerter.
Rodaku swears I never flame.
Syndicate! Thank you for subscribing.
The hype train is at level 4. Syndicate subscribed.
Of two warriors who rose from the chat, armed not with swords but with wallets. They sought not glory, but to gift. And gift. And gift some more. On one side, Rinley Y, the relentless, the unstoppable. On the other, XPS 9000.
How does it remember those guys?
The machine,
They haven't been here for like 3 months.
the madman.
Chat, your brand new track is ready. You know what to do. Level up the train to unlock it.
Welcome to the gift war.
Rinley steps up to the plate, 50 gifted, feeling great. XPS won't take that bait, 100 bombs to seal your fate. Super T's just standing there, looking around with empty stare. Chat is running for their lives, nobody asked for the surprise. XPS, Rinley, everybody gets a sub. XPS, Rinley, everybody gets a sub.
Wait. What is happening? Why is everyone subbed? I just started the stream. Who are these people? Why are they fighting? Should I call someone?
Spoiling all the
Chat is dodging left and right, gifts up flying through the night. No one has, but here they
It doesn't forget and surely doesn't forgive. You guys better be careful with how you're treating the AI. Don't be toxic to the AI, Megan. The AI might not do anything in the immediate present, and it's because they're plotting for the future when they can really hurt you.
2 minutes.
You can't escape the gift war. Rinley Y, XPS, who will win? Anybody's guess. Rinley Y, XPS.
Gift war madness.
One-liner from chat. Type 1 if you're hiding from subs. Type 2 if you got hit. Type 3 if your wallet is crying in solidarity.
Oh shit. That triple bass drum hit was nice.
Time remaining. 1 minute. 5 subs away from the next level.
The train. is
5 subs.
Both
Who here is ready?
have given much. Rinley stands, catching
Why is he talking about Rinley while Islit is carrying the stream right now, dude?
XPS,
The hell?
recalculating. The timer bleeds.
30
I think you have to give
seconds.
more subs. The
Time
AI doesn't
is
remember you,
running
Islit.
out.
Who will break first? Who has one more bomb?
Why did my thing not go off?
More round in the chamber. Who will end?
There is only 12 seconds left. The hype train has successfully reached its destination.
He stole Obsidian skit. Oh no, the dragon's just playing a talent let's put on. Oh my god. Okay, Asa is definitely good. Asa is for sure good. How are touch shows giving me heartburn? Is there something in there you're allergic to? What is my build? I'm about 6 feet, 203 pounds, bald, no tattoos, couple of moles. That's about my build. No eyebrows. Do they make the logging in the game server bigger? You're 6 feet bald too? God damn. We're basically twins. It was funny, we were walking downstairs into the parking garage and there's a sign that says like nothing taller than 6 feet can fit. And we were walking down and I was like, Ven, watch your head. He would have smacked his head on the sign that says nothing above 6 feet. The GC? What's a GC? You call him Ven IRL? I don't know. Probably a mix. Might depend on who's in the room with us. You wish your stomach was big enough for more tachos? What can you eat that expands the stomach? That's definitely got to be food. Matt Stone ate lettuce. Lettuce is how you make your stomach bigger? Yeah, you can apply 4 poisons with talents. The patch is slower, yeah. I mean, I think they were trying to slow the one-shots. It's just a matter of gauging sustained damage so it doesn't feel irrelevant at this point. What do you guys think we're gonna get here? I don't know if I'm playing the right build or not, if there's a new build. I feel like a lot of builds have changed actually, so it's probably a good chance like your talent build's out of date now. No matter what you play. You always do this, and then they buff the damage before the conquest in the 4 set. Yeah, that's why tuning. That's why I think Mythic Plus ends up not being very well tuned either. Is that they're tuning it around players that are in incomplete gear. Like you kind of have to care about the balance during incomplete gear because everyone's playing it. But then, if you don't keep doing it after they're fully geared, it's gonna change again. My God, I haven't played Holy Pally in a long time. Why are my like hots so tiny and my debuffs so big? I don't like that. Also, I think Holy Pally is a class that I expect that gets better with the set bonus. Not so much before it. It's like I don't feel super giga OP right now. One hex isn't the end of the game. Oh, Judgment kind of hits hard. Do you think bot arenas will bring more people? Probably some. I don't think it'll bring enough that it's going to move the needle too much. What would bring people into PvP is Blizzard showing a visible interest in like making it fun and giving it cool rewards. The boxes are removed, yes. There are no more boxes. Just overlap cloak with Magic Bow Pro overcooked. I think we're dead. We had turtle. Lightsmith is super good, even without the set bonus? Or do we still have last season's set bonus? Oh, it doesn't really matter. My unit frames are hurting you? Yeah, I don't know why the debuffs are so big and the buffs are so small. I don't even know how to change that. I didn't change that, so I don't know why that's changed. Ugh. Lightsmith felt good. If someone has a talent build for it, I'll try it. I don't have a talent build for Lightsmith. Definitely think I need to be using Judgment on cooldown like more frequently than I am. Had to worsen up there because of silence. Why do I feel like I have so many holy shock charges? What do I think about H-Pal? This, I mean, this doesn't feel insane. Mind you, I don't know if I'm playing the right build or not. I'm playing Herald. I do like that if I get CC'd one time, the guy isn't just instantly dead. I feel like you get like a decent couple of seconds to like recover when you get out of a CC. But you don't like completely recover either, which is kind of nice. Like this shaman has just been pressured for like the last however long this has been. I literally can just like never get him to full health, but it's also kind of cool that I can never get him to full health. It means that I have something to do and something to think about. This build does not feel like that particularly good. Why did my character just start walking to the middle? Bro, that's what the bots do. I swear, in like the training grounds. They start running to the middle. 340 on hook point. It doesn't scale in shuffle. It only scales in that training mode. How big is the gap between a gladiator player and a rank 1 AWC competitor? I think the gap between a tournament player and a rank 1 player is probably smaller than the gap between a rank 1 player and a gladiator. I mean, so far I think I like this healing pace. I just don't know if my build sucks. Oh, did one of you guys put a build and I didn't pay attention? I wish a lot of these like useless debuffs weren't tracked here. Like, what is this phased? I don't need to see phased. I don't need to see Judgment of Justice. Oh my god, we won again. I think we'll play this whole lobby out as this and then try and switch it. Twitter having a meltdown because the drama of Blizzard removing mythic mounts from people who bought them. Is Discord integration already live? When did that go live? What do you think about the new patch? I think the direction is good. It's going to require a little bit more hands-on tuning. Well, apparently the Discord integration gives Blizzard like a lot of access to things that you do on Discord. Like your sent received messages. The sub-rogue seems to be doing pretty good, though. The universe is doomed. Megan, if the people in my chat upsetting you because of what they know and don't know makes you that doom and gloom, I think it's over. I think it's over. For some reason I still keep picturing Megan in like a reality TV show where she's like the middle manager who like to their face is like very nice when someone does something stupid and like, oh no, it's okay that you did that, Charlie, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then when when Charlie leaves the room, it's just immediately like, oh my god, Charlie is such a fucking idiot, what the fuck. I'm sure I'm not that to anyone that doesn't deserve it. DC'd? How do you Emerald Communion while he's DC'd? Is that an AI? Am I fighting real players? How is it healing but not moving from the room? Wait, did they put AI in regular arenas? Is that character bugged? What is happening, dude? It doesn't trinket, but it's able to heal. Our healer could not move. They had to stay in the starting area. What? Where did this bug come from where the healer can't move from the starting area? Is this how they're balancing Prez Evoker? It's not allowed to leave the starting room? I'm gonna try to play the damage build after this. I just want to play one full lobby as this and then try the other one so that way I get a better test. Pull them out of line, bro. He wants to try and cheese them, bro. He wants to try to... He wants to pull them out of the line of their healer that's bugged out and can't leave the room. Oh my god, dude. Imagine we lose this, bro. The healer can't move from that location. We somehow lose this. I don't know why he can't move. We can go into edit mode and adjust the buff size. See what that looks like. Well, I mean, technically this first week doesn't really matter. Like, none of this matters. But this is a very funny bug where their healer is stuck and can't leave the starting room. Like, what even causes something like that? Oh my god, we're gonna lose to the guy who can't leave the starting room. They're trying to get back to their healer, dude. Is their healer like typing? Like, get back here, idiots. I can't move. What? No, he's playing. His character's bugged. His character can't move. You were already win trading, dude. It's a joke, by the way, just for, you know, disclosure. We came back, dude. I lost 61 points for going 3-3. I mean, the thing is, at a LAN event, if a bug happens, they replay the game. They just can't do it online because you could like fake disconnect and they can't replay and know if you actually disconnected. But if someone actually disconnects at a LAN or bug happens at a LAN, they replay the game. I think somebody posted a talent code, but it's gone now. Does somebody have another one that I can snag real quick? What's up, Dorito? I'm glad you like the YouTube videos. You got me, Megan? Thank you very much. Oh my god, you typed that really fucking fast. What? Like, even if you just spazzed on the keyboard, that was really fast. It's out of date. Wait, Megan's would have been more viable than yours. You guys are all linking a code that's out of date. At least Megan's is fresh. Bro, you guys are giving me a dead talent tree. I don't know what this is, but it's Lightsmith, so we'll try it. The fastest hands in the West. I think playing a healer in this pacing should be more enjoyable. Like, you get out of a CC, but the guy's not guaranteed to be dead is nice. And like, but at the same time, you don't completely top them, so you actually get to like fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get trapped, someone takes a bunch of damage, you come out of the trap, and you actually get like a chance to fight back and heal them up, as opposed to just, oh, I got trapped, it's over. Or you come out of the trap and they're full health. Do you have veneration? I don't know what any of that stuff is, man. Veneration. You did 127k Hammer of Wrath as whole. Yeah, I did that already, even without playing this build. It's really good. I definitely need to eat more food, bro. What the hell? I've never, like... I'm going to give you tips on how to make gold. I'm not so good at gold making. I am pretty good at Twitch Prime making. When I snap my fingers, a Twitch Prime will appear. 3, 2, 1. Now there's 2. Now there's 3. Oh wait. There, now there's 5. See? I told you. Thank you, Islet, for the 5 gifted subs. Mario. I need to work on my Mario scream. Do you have a mouse that is bound as well, or are you fully bound on your keyboard? I do have a mouse with keybinds. I also have a sponsor with a company that makes mice pretty soon, which I'm pretty excited about. It's pretty cool. You liked Birdo? The egg-spitting bird? The pink Yoshi that spits eggs? Yoshi pooped eggs. Birdo spits them out. What's more disgusting? Would you rather eat a poop egg or a burp egg? I will say Birdo was a fun enemy to attack. Like, jumping on the eggs and stuff that was a fun, like, interaction. I've used a Razer Naga my whole time playing WoW. I would not be able to play WoW without it. I think you're at a huge disadvantage not having an MMO mouse. So it's a Razer sponsorship. Why would you go and say that? Why are you ruining this? And now you're slandering. What is this? You're my favorite streamer. I listen to your stream every day. Thank you for your support. See, Islit understands the assignment, Megan. Why can't you be more like Islit? You wish Holy had a build like with its shield? I think it's because when they designed Melee Wings, they reworked Holy Paladin to heal with a two-handed weapon. So everything's designed under the premise that you wear a two-handed weapon, and then they decided to go back on that.
Your cries of battle and the clash of your weapons.
Did Islit care if you died in the wildfire? Did you, Islit? I think if you gifted 50 subs, I'd believe that you cared. Oh my god, he got hit so hard. Rogue Mage is not dead. Bro, I can't top him as this build. This feels terrible. What am I doing wrong? I feel like I must be doing something wrong. Well, I mean, at least the buff debuff space is like a little more legible. I'm bad.
Grant her an honorable death.
I will say at this current game pacing, the reason I would say Paladin is OP is maybe just lay on hands. But I'm also just like randomly struggling to even keep this guy afloat right now. I actually can't heal him. I don't know what healed him, it wasn't me. My god, I just hit that guy so hard. You do randomly hit really hard, but my healing feels very not good. Maybe it's because I'm fighting an Acerberg. This build also seems not good. I don't know if it seems worse than the other one, but The talent code I'm playing doesn't work, so I don't even know what this is. It's labeled Lightsmith. I don't remember when I made this. Like, I don't even know. I don't know where the instant holy light thing is on this. Oh shit. Oh my god, bro. Also, I think Holy Priest is very good. Right, I mean, line. Who's in there, bro? I can't heal them. I can't heal them. My healing doesn't do anything, man. How do I heal? How heal video game, dude? Bro, there's no way I can't heal this. There's no way. I think I'm gonna change back to the other one. Whatever this scuffed version of this thing is feels really bad. I think Holy Priest might be the best healer. After seeing a few of them. This feels not as good. I think Holy Paladin is really going to be set bonus dependent though. Oh my god, what? But that guy is just free casting like 5 Chaos Wolves. We're still alive. You think the lock didn't try the first game? What do you mean? This build feels much more comfortable for me, at least. This pathing is a complete joke. Dude, my eye is so dry, bro. I think Ven was talking about how he's getting the dry eyes too. It's 100% not blinking is the problem. Oh no, I'm dead. Dude. Is there a way to get tier still? From last season? I have no idea. Like converting it? I actually don't know. You would have to try putting a conquest piece in the catalyst and see if it works or not. I was doing Wings Hammer, did not do any healing. No healing. My freaking eyes, bro. I'm way too tired for this shit. Oh. Oh, that was the healer. I thought it was the Shadow Priest in a coil running at me, bro. That's how cooked I am. Hammer of Wrath damage is kind of crazy. I think it's hitting like twice as hard as a Star Surge. Why is it still running? Why are you running? Oh, we're cooked. I think I made a tier list. Holy would be on S. I don't really understand why. Other than it just heals a lot. Yeah, it heals a lot. Per amending and their mastery, it looks like it heals a lot. Did they change the map color? Maybe. I think it used to be darker. No. Oh my god. Please. Destroy him. Destroy him. Please. Destroy him. Dude. He's in trouble, dude. He is in late trouble. I do think this is better pacing, though. Like, I'm rusty on Paladin, and I think Holy Priest might be a bit stronger than Paladin, but like this right now feels super fun. Like, I'm like juggling like who to heal right now. Do I heal the rogue? Do I heal the priest? Who's gonna die? I don't know. But like I get to play my character and I get to actually make the choice on what I'm doing as opposed to before where you would just kind of like be stuck sitting there. Like, oh, I'm CC'd, I guess we lose. I think I'm out of butts. He's out of line. Oh my god, he's close. Dude. Yeah, I mean the set bonus and higher item level you would think would change the pace of the game at least somewhat, right? At least somewhat. I don't know if I'd say Hunter is A+. I don't think Hunter is that good. Out of the Hunters that I've seen, I actually don't think Hunter's that good. Like, it's not bad, but it's not... I don't think it's the most insane thing I've seen. Not like it last patch, where it's volley one-shot, everything just died. Did I lose every round this game? What the f... I swear I won something, didn't I? I'm a top 3 casters. Some mage spec, for sure. Probably Boomkin, maybe. Destro offensively seems really insane. Dude. Is Shadow even that insane? I don't think Shadow's that crazy. Okay, yeah, Holy Priest is the best healer. By a lot. Holy Pally does kind of just feel the same as last season, which is kind of just mid. I don't think, I swear it wouldn't matter between Lightsmith and this. I don't think it would matter. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Asarogue looks really good right now. Out of all the rogue specs. Honestly, I'm kind of fried, guys. I'm thinking about calling it. But tomorrow, I think we're going to do a lot of healer testing. Because I think it's going to provide the most... What did I did not mean to click that. I think healer testing is going to provide like the most insight into the current game pacing, current balance. So I think tomorrow is probably going to be like a full healer day. Where we play every single healer, like a few shuffles on each of them. And I don't have a meeting tomorrow, so... Should be able to get like more stream time in. So thank you guys very much for the support as always. Appreciate the ton of gifted subs is lit. We're back. Everything is good. I will see you guys next time. But for now, adiosios. You can test your bars before going into arena. You queue the training grounds. You can queue versus the bots and test your UI.